Hey everyone, this is future YellowNinja. I just want to give you a warning. There's a lot of nagging and a lot of complaining in this episode of Retrying, because I can't go one video of recording Symmetra without complaining, so there's your warning. Hello everybody, we return with Overwatch 2 Retrying, the series where I rediscover the Overwatch heroes as if playing them for the first time. Today's episode is a special one. It's for my first main, the damage hero, Symmetra. So I'm going to try and challenge myself today, see if I could list all these stats without referencing the wiki. So Symmetra's weapon is the Photon Projector. The primary emits a 12-meter range beam that gains damage for every 1.09 seconds of dealing damage. It has 3 damage levels, with level 1 being 60 DPS, level 2 being 120 DPS, and finally, at level 3 charge, you will deal 180 DPS. As you can see, the charge level is indicated on the weapon itself.
Was that an attempted strategy?
The Photon Projector will lose a level of charge every 1.5 seconds of not dealing continuous damage. You have an ammo count of 100, with a standard 1.5 second reload time. The weapon also has 2 unique perks related to shooting shields. The first is that when damaging a barrier, the weapon will gain ammo instead of spending it. So let me waste a little ammo over here. There we go. And now, you can see we are gaining ammo at a rate of 10 per second. The second perk is that when hitting a barrier or an enemy's shield health, Symmetra's own shield health will regenerate. The health per second is dependent on your charge level. So at level 1 charge, you regen 10 shields per second. At level 2, it's 20 shields per second. And then at level 3, you regen 30 shields per second. Let's take a little damage here. There you go. You can see the shield regen is accelerated. Keep in mind that shields do regen naturally if you don't take damage for 3 seconds. Alright, Symmetra's secondary is the Energy Orb. You can charge up a projectile over 1 second that deals 100 damage. Just like so. You could also hold the charge for up to 1 second if you wish.
An expression of reality.
And the orb does explode in a 2-meter radius, dealing up to 50 AoE damage. So this is what that looks like. Now, Symmetra is not really a blaster, but it is a nice little added perk. Because of the AoE, typically you want to be aiming at the lower side of an opponent, just in case you miss a little bit. You can still guarantee some AoE damage. What else about these orbs? Orbs move at a rate of 50 meters per second, and you can also release them early for lower damage. I believe the starting damage is like 12, which is nothing. You really want to be charging these up. It's not really worth releasing them early. And a fully charged orb will cost 10 ammo. Okay, Symmetra's first ability on a 12-second cooldown is the Teleporter. Upon activation, you gain the ability to place a teleporter exit up to 30 meters away. So hold on, we're at 30 meters right here, just like that. Once placed, 2 teleporters will spawn. The entrance will spawn where you're standing, while the exit is placed where you're targeting. So just like so. Now you can hit the interact key to transport between the 2 teleporters. And you can do this so long as they are active. Because teleporters share a health pool. They have 200 health, with 50 of it being normal health and 150 of it being shields. If the teleporter is unharmed, it has a lifetime of 10 seconds. And one important tidbit to note is certain deployables can be thrown through a teleporter. Most notably, the sentry turrets. Really? Okay, well, I'll try again. Well, I guess we could show it off 2 ways, so I'll go over here. We're standing on one.
Behold my creation.
Really?
Distributing turrets.
There's the damn turret going through the teleporter. You know what? We're keeping it. Okay. That brings us to Symmetra's second ability, the Sentry Turrets, on a 10-second cooldown with 3 charges. So upon activation, Symmetra throws out a Sentry Turret that moves at 20 meters per second in the air. Once the turret hits a surface, it will deploy over 1 second. Afterwards, it begins attacking an opponent within a 10-meter range. The turret's attack deals 25 DPS while slowing the enemy by 15%. Additionally, while an opponent is taking damage, they are revealed to Symmetra and her whole team, and that reveal persists for 1 second after taking damage, whether the turret is destroyed or they leave the attack range. Speaking of destruction, the turrets have 30 health, so they can be destroyed by enemies, and Symmetra can have a max of 3 turrets on the field at once. This is what that looks like. So as you can see, it's going to start zapping that bot, 25 DPS. If it was moving, it'd be slowed. And here's the reveal. Let's see if we could show up the slow a little bit. As you can see, the bot is moving a little bit slower. And once it's out of range, it will try to target anyone in range. So it'll move to another opponent. So that is that. And Symmetra's ultimate is the Photon Barrier. Upon activation, Symmetra summons a massive 4000 HP barrier for 12 seconds. And you could change the orientation of the barrier by hitting the ultimate button again before you cast it. So normally it's like this. I call this landscape, and I prefer to place it through the middle like this, which I call portrait after pictures. So here is that. Now the barrier is pretty much map wide, bigger than most maps, so even if you're in spawn, you can take advantage of this barrier by casting it for your team. So Symmetra has historically been the character with the most changes. She has had not 1 but 2 reworks, and the character that I initially mained was very different from this, but nonetheless, I'm very excited for this episode of Retrying. Let's hop into it. Okay, first match we have Esperanza, we have Ashe, Moira Mercy. I had to take a long breather after recording that intro, because I realized no other character in this game gets me as mad as this one. We're going to try and let go of our anger and make some good plays here.
Perfect alignment.
Alright, let's get a turret on defense. Let me guess, we're going to have a Doomfist. Oh, no, but there is a Genji. Ain't that typical. Okay, Everisa. Rip. That's how I feel right now.
With each failure comes new perspective.
Okay.
Teleporter materialized.
They do very much beat me at the range game here. So let's try and get some good orbs in.
We are in town. My turret was demolished.
Okay, wow. Alright, let's try going for a TP here. Very nice. They don't have a Mercy to rest that, so that's very nice.
Enemy in sight.
There we go, finally got one.
Moving with the robot.
So one thing with Sim, which is one reason I'm not really liking her current direction and balance, is I feel you need one of two factors to succeed. You need either a super attentive team or unaware enemies. Sometimes you need both.
Enemy has claimed the robot.
Okay, let's get a Risa.
Teleporter materialized.
But yeah, I feel Sim is very punishing if you don't have those requirements. Or if you're just having an off day.
A momentary lapse.
Because you need to do a lot of work to do what other damage characters can do
Teleporter taking shape.
much easier, which is dealing damage. iCarly dies. No, not iCarly.
Offline.
Very interesting Genji name.
Sentry in position.
We're all gonna die someday. I actually have been watching the revival of iCarly. It's pretty good. Although they really dumbed down Carly. I don't know if she was always that dumb in the original, but at least here, they've dumbed her down. Do we have the team here?
Their barricade is pushing up. Get in their way.
We're gonna try. Got the ult. Let's get this out. Okay, very good pick. Bro, how'd she not die in all that healing?
I can't resurrect them yet.
Healing pylon, man. Meanwhile, you already got healing turrets. I'm sorry. I'm so bitter every time I play this character.
Evidence of my success.
Everyone follow me. Get in there, Bob.
Get turret in the back. If Genji tries something.
Placing a turret here. Enemy team.
Oh, good jump.
We have almost got up.
We still got a little bit to go. They did lose their tank.
Forward spawn activated. Pain is enough.
My turret was demolished.
Okay, almost got the lead.
Barricade's moving. Keep up.
No surprise. Rehab's the fastest.
Damn. I was in the open for a little too long.
A second chance.
Yeah, that's right. I wanted to try and get back to Mercy. But that's fine, at least we have the lead. Oh, they haven't. iCarly dies when on Sim. No.
Positioning turret.
Okay, wow. Teleporter went down really fast.
Perfect alignment. Sentry in position. Agent disrupted.
We gotta watch that Sim behind.
No path is completely certain. My sentry is offline.
Angel at your shoulder.
The enemy is pushing their barricade.
Teleporter manifested.
Bob, do something.
Get there.
Aligning sentry positions.
Oh. They're gonna take lead, okay.
New perspective.
Oh,
Get in there, Bob.
The Tash Rejuvenate. Constructing my teleporter.
Stop that barricade in its tracks. They're further along than we are. Stop them.
Here's my turret. Raksha Pranali Sindhu. I am restored.
trying so hard to get that Ana. We have to do the whole walk here again.
Let's get turret materialized. Enemy seen. My turret was demolished. Positioning turret. Behold my exceptionality. Adjusting turret.
Okay. Very nice. Let's try and reclaim our lead.
Enemy in sight.
They have Kiriko now.
Keep pushing.
Wow, okay. Thank you for that. We love that.
Fuse is lit.
Over there. Turret materialized.
Where the heck did you go? Oh, good spot. I feel like I might not get away with this. I'm gonna try.
Signs of my success.
Their health pack in here.
My success.
That's a negative.
Right there next. Keep up the pressure. Can't handle the
They
heat.
have taken hold of
Stay
the
out of my
robot.
way.
10 seconds.
Okay, nice.
Adjusting turret placement. Behold my exceptionality. Aligning sentry positions.
We got it? We got it! Very close. Nice job, team.
Moving ahead.
Dang. Our Carly dies beat me. 3 damage.
Play of the game.
Hey, that was a pretty close match. Alrighty, we got Oasis,
Scale of 1 to 10. How
Zarya Reaper, Merciana.
3, 2, 1.
victory?
Round 1. Capture the objective.
Let's
I
not
actually
dawdle.
quite like Oasis on Sim, so hopefully this will be a good match.
Adjusting turret placement.
They have Winston, okay. That's a barrier I can leech off of. You know what, let's just reload. Get some charge off of that.
Behold my creation.
Nope, Kelly is gone.
Placing a turret here.
Ew. Is that Nini?
Perfect alignment.
Thanks, team. We have 2 levers already. I have done next to nothing. That's alright.
Wonderful.
I just thought of a coordinated strats idea. You could do Winston and Sojourn. Dive in with the disruptor shot, 110 DPS on multiple targets. Alright, so now we're in one of, unfortunately, my least favorite aspects of playing Sim, which is that awkward poke battle. Spamming orbs. Oh, reload got me. That reload is always getting me on 3.0. They had actually buffed her ammo when Overwatch 2 released, and then they nerfed it back to what it was.
Behold my exceptionality. Adjusting turret placement.
And I have to say, that was one of my favorite times to play Sim 3.0. Because right now you can fire this for 10 seconds. But before, I think it was... You use 7 ammo a second. I think you could fire for almost 13 seconds before.
System optimized.
Ooh, they have flying roaches, Farah, and Mercy. Let's get this wall up. Okay, looks like next round we're going into Winston, Farah, Mercy, and Yachty. Alright, awesome.
Score 1-0. 2.
Okay, round 2, let's do it.
Round 2. Capture the objective.
One little thing you can do with Sim is, you can start charging a orb and then immediately reload and just spam the animation.
We are in harmony.
An enemy Sim? No, that's Fashion, okay.
Enemy seen.
Maybe take out Yachty.
The objective is now.
Turret materialized.
Okay, I'm gonna try going to the point.
Eyes wire. The way is still open for me.
This is a little tricky for me to play because Farah hard counter Sim. Although I found with the faster orbs in Overwatch 2, you could
Adjusting turret placement.
not really fight her, but contest her a little bit better. Like, I've gotten a few Farah kills compared to Overwatch 1 with the slower orbs.
My turret has been demolished.
'Cause in case you guys don't know, before Overwatch 2, the orbs did a little more damage. They did 120, but they moved roughly half the speed.
Chaos will not be unseated in a day.
Justice reigns from above. Everyone, on the
Farah didn't get anything with that.
Heroes
She's probably gonna get res though. Yeah. Good job, Mercy.
My sentry was destroyed. I am outstanding. Enemy in sight.
Nice.
Adjusting
Turret over there.
Over there.
Also, this is a personal thing. I feel like I've gotten worse at this character. I don't know, normally people get better at characters as they play. But I feel like I've gotten worse. Oh, nice job, me.
Aligning sentry positions. Enemy seen.
Get that self-healing. I hear the Bastion setting up.
System optimized.
Wow.
Positioning turret. I will not let you fall. Enemy in sight. Evidence of my success.
Alright, we got Sigma at least. Oh, they swapped Farah, okay.
I will not lose focus.
But yeah, in Overwatch 1, the beam actually this took longer to charge. At one point it took 2 seconds, but the last, before Overwatch 2, I think it took 1.3 seconds. Now it's almost 1.1.
Rocket barrage incoming.
Broke my turrets, now I will break them. That is if Sigma doesn't break me first. Very nice. I think everybody's dead. Oh god, Zarya's trying to talk to me. I ain't having that. I forgot to change my settings.
Fire its will.
Okay, hold on, we got a group.
Group up here.
I wasted ult and now Zarya did too. We have Nano coming up at least.
You call it? Monstering you.
Perfect alignment.
But for those who don't know, originally when Symmetra released, this was a auto-lock beam. You had to target somebody, and as long as they were in range, you would stay locked on. And it did have the charge mechanic, although it started, the DPS was 30, 60, 120. Now it's 60, 120, 180. I think they're gonna get that. They're just throwing ults that we don't have counters for. That's alright. Going to round 3.
We are outnumbered.
So the primary, I called it the noodle beam. You would latch onto somebody,
Score.
and you could be very lenient. As long as they were pretty much in your field of view, you could get damage. And you also couldn't body block. Like, if you latched onto a support and they tried to stand behind a tank, it would stay latched onto the support. That was one of my favorite things about the primary that I can't stand with this one. Because you'll be getting somebody, and then, like, a big tank stands in front of you, and suddenly you're damaging the tank with armor health, dealing this damage. So annoying. But, that beam had a shorter range, only had 10 meters. Orbs. The orbs were very unique. When Symmetra released, they did 125 damage, and they pierced barriers and players, so you could potentially hit a lot of people at once. But they were so slow. I think it was like 10 meters per second, incredibly slow, and it took 3 seconds to fully charge, which is absurd. But granted, Symmetra also wasn't a damage character, she was a support. Thank you. Wow, okay. Turrets, we used to have 6 of them, but instead of throwing them like you do now, you had to walk up to a wall, and you would get the placement indicator. You had 6 of them. They actually had higher DPS than the current turrets. They had 30 DPS and stronger slow, but they did not reveal. Revealing turrets is actually a fairly recent change.
Cannot escape me. I see a
I'm gonna stop talking about older versions of Sim. Let's just focus on this match. Very nice.
Goodbye.
We get to the point.
Sentry in position.
So instead of the teleporter, we had Photon Barrier. Photon Barrier used to be a regular ability, and teleporter was actually an ultimate. Those got swapped. But this barrier, it functioned kind of like Sigma's barrier, where you could launch it, but you couldn't stop it. Once it was going, it did not stop.
Positioning turret.
I love that ability. I really liked the previous version of Sim, and they didn't build on that at all. They just left her without balance changes and then gave us this version. Also, I feel like I'm not doing anything this match. Let me get some damage on the tank at least. I can do that, right? Ooh.
is completely certain. My ultimate is almost ready.
I'm Dinah Zeiser.
Let's push people. Spelt that barrier.
Heroes never die. Be mindful. Teleporter materialized.
Nah, I should have hugged teleporter on that.
There's a test subject. The fray is upon us.
Okay, we're back. Oh, we got it.
victory.
Nice job, team. Thanks for the carry. I didn't really do much that game.
Play of the game.
Also, somewhat off topic, but I found old YouTube videos of mine where I'm playing Sim 2.0 in comp, and I'm really tempted to make a VOD review of myself. I don't know if that's weird. But like watching my old 2.0 gameplay through a modern perspective, like what I would have done. Yeah, I'm sorry, y'all. Every time I play Sim, I end up talking about the older versions. I don't know. That's how it is. Okay, third match we have King's Row Attack, Joker Queen, Genji Lifeweaver, Ada, and I'm finally trying out the Art Deco skin. Normally, this is a skin you can obtain with paid currency. It costs about like $20, I think.
Keeps me sharp.
But because of the Overwatch anniversary event, you could get the skin in the shop with the Overwatch 1 tokens, which I had, because I'm not paying $20 for this. That's absurd.
2, 1.
But it's a pretty nice skin. I don't like that the turrets are just Overwatch 1 turrets, but the photon projector is very solid on this skin. La gasp. I tried. I was gonna go and jump her, but clicked on my big old melon head. Symmetra actually does have a pretty good head hitbox. Because I think her hitbox was made in mind of the 2.0, like 1.0 auto lock beam. But with the 3.0 rework, they never fixed her hitbox. So she still has a big old head. I feel like Wrecking Ball might try to stall. Ooh. Ooh.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
Where's the one turret? Oh, one turret's over there. And not really an optimal spot. Wrecking Ball did indeed stall. I called that. I was just powerless to do anything about it.
This is not the end.
Finally, a real challenge. My ultimate is ready.
Unfortunately, they do have Reaper, and Sim kind of loses every 1v1 with Reaper. We're doing this again. Come on, team, we have a big old barrier. Good pick.
No path is completely certain. Constructing my teleporter. Adjusting
Can we get this freaking rat? There we go.
Objective A captured. Escort the payload.
Unfortunately, the turret's slow is not enough to deter a Wrecking Ball.
The way is clear. Moving the payload.
My ultimate is ready.
I am unbreakable.
Deine Pflicht ist nicht getan. Behold my creator. Positioning turret. Nano Sentry is offline.
These mines.
I am outstanding.
Turret got ran over.
Sentry in position.
Firelight.
I'm ready to run.
Over there.
Turret materialized. They broke my turret.
Good, Kiriko, gotta watch for that. That's not what I wanted.
Let's take him to the underworld.
Goodness. Okay, hold on. Let me back up. Can I just back up and get a lay of the land, please? Thank you. Get knocked around this, that, and the third.
With the payload. Distributing turrets. The first achievement. I am restored.
We have numbers for this.
Basta Victor here.
That is frustrating.
Sentry is offline.
No one can stop me.
A chance to act on my
Okay,
observations.
we gotta pick on Mercy. Unfortunately, we are 3 down.
Nano, I have opened the path. I should put one back.
Ooh, nice.
Victory is everything.
My ultimate is charging.
How's that for sound there?
Renali sentry. My sentry was destroyed. Positioning turret. Constructing my teleporter.
Let's take him to the underworld.
Oh, I don't mind distracting these supports. I'll keep doing it.
Raksha Pranali simulated.
I might accomplish little up here. Imagine dying to the loser who announced he's flanking. Could it be me? That is one of the dumbest lines.
Still be ours.
Oh, you also cannot use your teleporter in spawn. That's something important worth mentioning. You used to be able to, but they took that away for, I don't know. I don't know why they took it away. Oh, actually, I think there was an exploit with charging Rhine. But instead of fixing that, they just decided, hey, screw Sim. So Rhine could charge, pin an enemy, hit the teleporter, and then trap them in your spawn, because they can't leave through that door. Hurts.
No path is completely certain.
My ultimate is ready.
Then if I do manifest it,
Okay, we have 3 ults coming up.
sentry in position.
Wrecking ball is really frustrating.
Let's take him to the wasteland.
My blade is ready to be unleashed.
Yeah, Queen, you kinda ulted alone.
My sentry is offline.
60 seconds.
Aligning sentry positions.
My blade is ready to be unleashed. My ultimate is ready.
Over there. Taking protecting.
Oh, that's bad. I shouldn't have missed that.
Do not lose focus.
Bro, what? That other one shouldn't have missed.
We're running out of time.
That's not ideal.
Much better. There is always more to learn. My sentry is offline. Constructing my
Yeah, I think
teleporter.
that's gone. Who's trying to stall? Genji trying to stall? He's gone.
Distributing turrets.
Alright, well, that sucks. Yeah, I felt kinda powerless that game. You can get easy charge off the Wrecking Ball, it's just he has so much health and so much mobility. By the time you are charged, he'll just leave. Oh, that's what Lifeweaver pulled me right into that. Thanks, dude. Yeah, that match was kind of decided from the start. Alright, we're gonna try one more. I'm doing four games this time, just because Sim is so special to me. Yeah. Okay, last match. Suravasa, air quotes, last match. It's been the last match 3 matches now, but they all suck.
Victory.
We have Doom, McCree, Lucio, Moira.
Raksha Pranali Sandhika.
Awesome. We have ninnies all over.
Distributing turrets. I claim the objective. Enemy seen.
Let's get that pylon out.
Sentry destroyed. Constructing my teleporter. Enemy
Okay, nice job, team. We lost Moira. Did we do that whole fight without Moira?
Don't sass me.
Enemy seen. Teleporter managed. Positioning turret. There is always more to learn.
Alright, hold on. Let's wait for everybody.
Group up here.
Can we, like, maybe get our second support today? You know, a few business minutes?
Hey,
My ultimate is ready. No.
affirmative.
There we go.
Reporting in.
Party time, let's go! Yield to
They
this.
have disrupted my plan. Adjusting turret placement.
Stay near my firewall. Get away from me.
New revelations.
They might get that point. God, I'm sick of fighting Doomfist and Genji every damn match.
Incoming.
Yaki Parambata.
Report here now.
Sentries have destroyed. There is no place for you in my reality.
I tried. Can't say that I didn't. Point for them.
Next,
Not lose
flashpoint
focus.
ruins.
Enemy here.
Amp up this beat.
Enemy is sighted.
I see an enemy.
I'd like for her not to res that. I think I got a hit on her.
Step right up.
Sentry is offline.
Okay. Progress on our side.
Be careful. Abracadabra.
Where's my team? I don't want to be fighting alone here.
My turret was demolished. I require you. Helden sterben mit my conditions.
How do I get inside? Ah, cancelled. There, we wasted 2 ults on that lost fight. That's okay. Because we have nothing coming up. We wasted everything on that fight. 4 of them.
They broke my turret. Constructing my teleporter. Enemy here. Teleporter manifested. We will not always
Whoa.
Report here now.
positioning turret.
Hold on, let's go roll the high ground.
Teleporter materialized.
Get the TP of Piranha.
Enemy in sight. Evidence of my success.
Point for us. Point for us.
Ruins.
Where are we going?
Secured.
Oh, going back. Okay.
Next, flashpoint, temple.
Nano boost almost ready.
My ultimate is ready. Amplification matrix charging.
I feel like I'm gonna get caught out alone here.
Constructing my teleporter. Placing a turret here. Enemy here.
Unlocks in 10 seconds.
My sentry was destroyed. Hold my exceptionality.
Come on. Insta kill with these. No.
Over here.
Oh, third turret's back there. I'm like, where's the third one? Trying to hold my cooldown. Okay, they have Winston now. Damn.
Yahi parambasta victahe.
Step.
Nano administered.
Damn. Damn, Sonic. Wow! I just killed Sam!
The way is still open for
I
me.
just lost one. Alright.
Overtime.
Into panel.
Still haven't seen my ace.
Shukran.
Teleporter taking shape.
Hello.
Okay, another point for us.
Temple. Secured. Next, flashpoint, palace.
Show you.
Ahlan.
Victory is everything.
Enemy here.
Flashpoint.
Okay, they already have the advantage.
Sentry in position. Enemy in sight.
Flashpoint unlocked.
Good pick.
I am at the objective. My condition
Output TP.
is my plan. Aligning sentry position.
Well, back my position.
Yes.
Feel like maybe we should wait for the team.
Comes new perspective. Rasta khul gaya hai.
Careful.
Warm up. My ultimate is ready.
Prakash se jivan. Enemy seen.
Let them up.
Wow, that AoE is huge.
Constructing my teleporter.
Nano boost administered.
Step right up.
You have returned for more?
There is always more to learn. Teleporter
Ooh,
manifest.
got her with turrets.
Vulnerable. Let us take it.
Focus our attack on the objective. Focus our attack on the objective.
Palace. lost.
Oh, really? Wow. Okay, the one time I want to talk in the chat. Why'd they leave point? People confuse me sometimes. Why would you leave the point?
Flashpoint unlocks in 10 seconds.
I will not lose focus.
We could have so had that, but whatever.
Group up with me. Seize the objective. Rally here.
There, Mikey X said what I was thinking. I don't know if the servers are having a stroke right now. Maybe that's what happened. I didn't quite see it. They already have managed.
I'll bring them back.
Claiming the objective. Assist me.
Alright,
There's much for you to do.
thank you.
A second chance. Thank you.
See, the thing is, I can win the 1v1 with Winston, I just need the health. He has too much health to burn through.
Placing a turret.
So I need a healer on me, like right now. But I did not have that.
Foolishness has consequences.
Get the Yachty?
A chance to act on my observations.
One turret over there is putting in work.
I am.
I have opened the bound. Enemy in
My
sight.
will.
Adjusting turret placement. I will not let heroes never die. Enemy here. Evidence of my success. Placing a turret here. Form up.
Uh,
We are Yahi Barambasta Victahe. I am out.
freaking reload every time. I should really do a collage of every time that damn reload has screwed me of a kill. Alright, whatever, we're leaving it there. Yeah, that's retrying sim, y'all. Sorry, it sucked. That's an interesting Junkrat skin.
Play of the game.
At least we get a play to end it with.
Such a lack of awareness.
Ended right before I died. Perfect. Alright, so I'm gonna leave retrying sim over there. This is the only character in the game that genuinely gets me upset when I play her for too long. I love her as a character. I love her past iterations. I feel like the concept of hard light, which is what Sim's whole lore is, that she can make anything out of light, that is limitless potential in what you could do with her kit, and instead we have... Like, I don't even know what Sim is trying to be right now. I remember I saw a really good video on the Symmetra main subreddit. If I remember who made the video, I'll let you guys know, but basically the guy was saying that Symmetra has support aspects and damage aspects, but doesn't necessarily excel at either one of those. Like, you have the turrets that support, but it's like very little. The slow is barely noticeable. The reveal is, other characters can do a reveal better. And then you have the teleporter for repositioning, but I mean, oftentimes characters don't take it. And it's like, because of those support aspects, her actual damage aspects tend to lag. Like, you have to work pretty hard to keep that beam up. And sometimes even then, when you're in close range, you get outdueled by Reaper. Tanks have a lot of health in this game. I'd say it was easier to use the beam in Overwatch 1. Because the tanks had less health, less offenses. Now, I feel like you need a healer up your butt to be able to get anywhere as Sim, and I don't know, that just does not happen to me. I don't get I don't get healing in Sim. But yeah, I don't know what they're trying to do with her. I'd like if they just picked a direction with her and stuck with that. Like, the old version of Sim, I feel she did the jack-of-all-trades thing better. Like, you had the short-range primary, but if you were in that range, you had to respect the hell out of Sim. Because you could pull all these fancy maneuvers. As long as you were in that 10-meter range, she would get you. You couldn't play too clumped up with your team because orbs would be hitting you. And you had to be wary of turrets because, you know, if more than one was zapping you, the slow was very significant on 2.0. It was 25% each. So it's just 2 turrets and you're slowed by half your normal speed. And then full-time barrier, you gotta be careful with that. I just liked her old version better. I don't know, I've really come to not like this version of Sim. And the revealing turrets is a very recent change, and I feel like that's kind of cemented me not liking her. Because previously, 1 turret plus your level 1 beam was 100 DPS, 60 from the primary and 40 from the turret. So it would kill a target in 2 seconds. Now it's 85 DPS, because turret DPS is 25. Like, I've had so many instances, off camera, mind you, as well as on camera, where I get somebody in a trap, 3 turrets, 75 DPS, and they just walk out of it. No, don't even care. Like, that should be when Symmetra is her strongest, when you catch somebody in a turret trap. And no, they just walk away. Previous patches, that'd be 120 damage. Last patch, when 3.0 first released, turrets did 50 DPS. That would have been 150 DPS total before. And before on 2.0, all 6 turrets, if you had all 6 in the same spot, 180 DPS. That was quite formidable. And now, I don't know. They've butchered turrets. Yeah. I don't know. I suck at aiming. That's why I main Symmetra in the first place. But one thing I feel with Symmetra, and I'm going to leave the ranting here, because I'm going to save the ranting for a more professional video when I do the Overwatch 2 review. But every time they buff Sim 3.0, they have to take something away. Like, just recently, secondary damage went up from 90 to 100, and we got the passive to heal off the shields, which is kind of a nothing passive, but anyway. And turrets now reveal. But we're going to take away turret DPS by a pretty hefty chunk. And patch before that, we're going to make the beam charge faster, but it also loses charge faster, and your ammo count is down. But we brought back the ability to regen the ammo on shields, even though that's such a niche stat in this game. I'm sorry, y'all, I'm pissed. I'm ranting. Go one Sim video without ranting. Difficulty impossible. I'm gonna leave it there, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. Next up we have... We're nearing the end. Who is next? Next up we have Torbjorn. I think that'll be a much more pleasant experience. Peace.